long day, so my brain's not like
Okay. Well, we will
right
just,
right now. But
we're just going to carry each other and it'll be fine. So,
okay,
just like we always do.
yeah, and
Yeah.
I like it that way.
And did you get the preparation assignment done?
I did, and I got a majority of the group work. What about you?
Well, I mean, I did the whole preparation, the 1 and 2, and I don't know what you mean by group work, so I didn't.
Oh, the part two. That's what I meant.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I did that last night, and I thought about doing the homework, and then went, no, brain's fried. Not doing it. So,
Yeah. I think all that I had left to do, looking at it, was just like the SPS stuff.
and you know what? It's pretty easy. Real, I kept
Yeah.
going, this is it. This is all it is. It's base, and it like makes sense. I'm like, okay, how many times have I done this myself and didn't know I was doing statistics?
Yeah.
So I'm kind of going, this is good. I have to say, I did
Okay.
amuse myself because on the last the last question, oh God, what was it? It was it number 4 or no, number 5, where it says take action, and it says in a short paragraph, describe the action you feel should be taken based on the statistical results above. Did you do this?
No, I didn't.
Well, basically the basic premise is that whatever their we failed to reject the null hypothesis, and so basically I said find a different system. This one didn't work, which is and then I go to their, which I kind of amused myself. I was like, flat out, this sucker doesn't work. And so you go to their homework, our cheat answers. It says you should describe how they need another way to reduce the time because this plan didn't make a difference. And I went, yeah, mine was a little more blunt, but the same thing. So anyway,
That's awesome. I love it.
I amused
Um,
myself.
so I'm probably good to like just go and do that later if we just want to get into the group quiz.
We can do that. Okay.
Okay.
Then, okay, trying to decide which way. Somewhere over here in the island. Ah, there it is. And open start. And there we are. Okay. Okay. Are you ready for number 3?
Yes,
Are you open?
I am.
Okay. And I even opened one of their statistics testing, not knowing if they'd wanted us to use SPS. So it's there
Okay.
just in case.
Oh,
I
good. I
can't,
didn't open that.
doesn't look like it, but ew, sounds like there's a truck pulling up. You
Oh,
can feel the
there's a
vibrations.
on number 5. It says use data file chapter 12 data A for
Ah,
5 through 10.
yes, it does. Okay, cool. Well, I've got it. All right.
Sweet.
So suppose we have a set of paired data and let D equals X after and minus X before. Okay, so X is our original data.
Okay.
The null hypothesis is that mu is 0, and the alternative hypothesis is that the mu does not equal 0, and the population standard deviation is not known. So that means we have to do a T1. Jordan collects a sample size. I'm sorry, Jordan collects a sample. I automatically think of a urine sample. That's bad. Okay. Been pregnant way too many times. Okay. A sample size n equals 9 and computes a bar D or D bar, whatever you want to call it, of 2.2 and a standard deviation of 3.3. What is the value of the test statistic? Really? You guys are just rude. Um, I guess they want us to do that. by hand, which I think isn't that the D bar on the top, right? Would be the 2.2, and then it would be divided by the standard deviation would be the 3.3, and then divided by the square root of n. Am I
That's
right?
what I would think. Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay. I'm actually pulling that out of my head because I did not write the formulas down. So, all right. So, on. There you go. Clear. So, 3 divided by, oops, square root. Okay. Did you do the math on that?
I did. I got 2.
So did I. Yeehaw.
Woohoo!
All right. All right. You get number 4.
Okay. The probability of being greater than 2 is 0.0403. Use hypothesis, the alternative hypothesis, right? Is A.
Right.
Okay, to determine the p-value for this test.
Huh? Okay. Of being greater than. Okay, the alternative hypothesis is that it does not equal 0. Being greater than. I'm so confused.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what to do.
Okay. But wouldn't the p-value, isn't the probability and the p-value the same thing?
I'm not sure.
Because the p-value is the probability that that whatever the mean is that it would be, fall in that range. Oh, wait a minute. This is a two-tailed test, right? Because it's just saying that it's not 0. So this would be
Okay.
two-tailed. So the probability of being greater than, that would only be one tail, correct?
Yeah.
So we need greater than and lesser than, so we're going to add those two together. Just have to sit and think about it for a minute.
We're going to add
we're going to add the two tails. We're going to add two tails together to get our p-value.
Mm-hmm. And the tail is the 0.0403?
Correct. But we need 2 of those because, and they only gave us 1. Oh, aren't they evil to make us think about that?
Oh my gosh.
And if we're rounding to 3, okay. Let's see how, we'll see if I'm right.
Okay, I got 0.081.
Yes, that's what I got. Okay. Chapter 12, Data A. What is Chapter 12, Data A? There it is.
Okay, I'm just gonna open my SPS
Okay.
if I can find it.
I'm waiting for chapter 12, data A to come up, but
I really like it when in like the links they tell us what to go to.
Yeah, well, it would be nice if they actually put the link there instead
That
of
too.
that we have to actually go in and try and find the link ahead of time. That's kind of a pain in the hind end. But I guess we can't have everything. They do entitle us, expect us as college students to do something for ourselves, right?
I guess so. Yeah.
Sorry, the screen came up and it just said get. I'm like, all right, I'm not sure what I'm getting, but okay. Alrighty then. So, next question. Make a column of differences and we're going to do a two-tailed. Oh, our level of significance, our alpha is going to be different. So just be aware. Okay, so. Oh, come on. Don't do that. Don't be a pain in the hind end, please. I'm not in the mood for it. Oh, did you see that there was another way of finding the information, but now I don't know where he did that. There was a wonder where did he get that? I don't know. I'm just gonna do it the way that I know. Okay. Prince 1 minus 2, and we're gonna go with okay. And we don't want that screen. I want the screen. Oh dang! I forgot. What was the question? What is the D bar? Make a column of differences. They don't even tell us what this is. It's just group 1 and group 2. That's quite interesting. Independence. Oh, if we go to analyze, compare means, then it will go right down to paired samples t-test. That was another way of doing it instead of going 2 or 3 different ways. Anyway, just throwing it out there.
I am still trying to get to the data.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's all good. It's just so annoying. It's so much easier if we just had a link.
Yes. I totally agree. Okay.
All right, I finally have it.
Yeah.
Took long enough.
Okay, do you know what to do in the SPF?
I'm not sure.
Okay, have you done it where you have to do a difference yet?
Maybe. Is it? So do I analyze it?
Go to transform.
Oh, nope, I have not done that.
Okay.
Okay.
If you go to transform, and then you're going to go down to compute variable.
Okay.
And then up where it says target variable, you're going to name whatever your new group is going to be. A lot of times we're just going to put the difference. Just put difference because that's what we're doing. That's what we're trying to find out is the difference
Okay.
between the two. So you're going to name it difference. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take, it doesn't matter if you do group 1 first or group 2 first, but you're going to take, for example, hit group 1 and then put it in the little area so it goes over to the numeric expression.
Okay.
And then you're going to go down into your number calculator thing down here, and you're going to hit the minus.
Okay. And then you put the other one in?
And then you're going to put group 2, yeah, and move that over.
Okay.
And then hit OK. Then it'll give you some stupid little wordy thing, then you got to get out of that to get back to your differences. I find that if I go down and hold my cursor over the SPSS symbol at the bottom, it shows 2 different screens, and so I can go back to the screen I want.
Oh, okay. Ah, I see now. So it has like the group 1 as a column, group 2,
Group
and then
2.
it says the difference.
The difference is its own column. Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So now you
Cool.
and now we just do what we've done every other time, going to analyze, and when all we want is the information for the difference column, so that's the only one that you'll move over.
Okay, so analyze.
And if you want the descriptive statistics, where we get the, go to explore and get that information, or you can go over the compare means, and you could do the one sample t-test.
Okay, so I just did it for the difference.
Correct.
Okay. And then what am I needing to look at here? It's a question.
They asked for the D-bar, which, if I understand that right, should be our mean.
So I got 31.025.
That's what I got.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, where did my other screens go? Oh, permanently triggered. That's not good. Okay.
Okay, and then for standard deviation, I have 76.285.
Okay,
Or
that's let's see.
Or am I looking at the right spot?
I have standard deviation as 341.157.
Oh, you know what? I see what I did. Okay. So you got 341.157?
Correct.
Okay.
That's a big standard deviation, isn't it?
Huge.
Okay, what is the test statistic? So that we're going to go for find out what our t-score is. Oh, come on.
And that's the compare means, right?
That's, yeah, compare means and when we go to the one sample statistic.
And then we just put in the difference.
Do the difference, right? And then you're going to do the what do I say? Where we would put that number in, like what our null hypothesis
value.
number. It's going to be 0. Yeah, test value is 0 because our null hypothesis is 0, that there wouldn't
Okay.
be any difference.
Okay, I got 0.407.
Yep, that's what I got.
And then what is the p-value?
All right, so that's that sig number. Because this is a two-tailed test, because we're just saying that it's not equal to 0. So you're going to take that number in its entirety.
The 0.689?
Correct.
Okay, and then what is the correct decision based on this evidence? Reject the null hypothesis or fail to reject the null hypothesis?
Okay, our level of significance is 0.10. And so this is greater than that, so we fail to reject.
Yes, I concur.
Oh, good. Okay, so suppose your alternative hypothesis is that the mu is greater than 0. What is the correct decision based on this evidence? Okay, so then we would have to take our
We'd have to
689 and divide that by 2, and it's 0.345, which is still larger than 0.10. So I would say we would still fail to reject the null.
Yes. Okay. Now we need to use Chapter 12 Data B to answer questions 11 through 18.
Well, aren't they just being pains in the butt? Okay.
I
Alrighty
just
then.
want to make sure we get it, I guess.
Yeah. Well, which is what we're supposed to be doing, right? Okay. B. Open, open, open. Okay, let's not take forever to open here, please. No, that's not what I want. Okay. All right. I am curious if I...
Okay, just as a reminder, it's transform and then compute variable?
Yeah, I am going to be just curious. I'm going to try it the other way that he showed, just to see how it works. One and then let's see. Group 2 and put okay. and see if I'm getting the same information that you get. Paired sample statistics. Okay. Right. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Oh, this is from that infection thing. Null hypothesis is 0. Which is greater, N or DF? Well, N would always be greater because DF is always N minus 1. Right?
Okay.
Duh. Sorry. Okay. Let's try another hard one. 12. Your alternative hypothesis is that the mu does not equal 0 and you use a level of significance of 0.01. What is the p-value? Okay, so that is, we're going two-tailed again. Oh, look at that. I don't even have to flip over that screen. But what one do I want? Are you the one I want?
So we need to do a one sample t-test, right?
Correct.
And do we just do the differences again, or?
Yeah.
Okay. And the test value is 0.
Correct.
Okay.
That's standard deviation. Upper and lower differences. There's the t. Ah.
And it would be the two-tailed because it's
Correct.
neither greater than or less than.
Correct.
Okay. I got 0.001.
Ooh, I have the same information. Oh, that's exciting.
Oh, good.
Yay.
It always makes me happy.
Yes, it does. Okay. Wait. Okay. Okay. 0.001. Okay. What decision do you make? To reject the null hypothesis or fail to reject the null?
We would reject it, wouldn't we? Because it's lower.
Yes, we would. Okay. You decide to try another alternative hypothesis. This time you use that the mu is greater than 0 and you keep the same level of significance.
It decreases, right? Because then you have just the one tail?
Correct.
And then what decision do you make? To reject the null or fail to reject the null?
Okay.
And you would still reject it because it's still low. Right?
Decreased. And we would still reject yes. Because it's even smaller.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Why did we need to put all that information in? As we've seen, the p-value depends on the alternative hypothesis. Okay. Setting aside the data in this problem, do you think a general rule can be made? Which alternative hypothesis will give the smallest p-value? Okay, whether our hypothesis, that's a stupid question.
Yeah, I'm kind of confused about that because if it's still going to be like whether it's greater than or less than, it's still going to be divided in half and they're going to be the same, aren't they?
That's what I understand. Not enough information depends on the problem. because it would be those two, but we can't mark two. So maybe, I'm sure that there is another scenario that we've not played with yet, but how strange. I would say
Yeah.
not enough information depends on the problem.
That's what I was thinking, because it doesn't make sense, does it?
Yeah, because I would think that would depend on whether, I mean, if we get into things that are right skewed or left skewed and those type of things, that might have some bearing, but not right now for us. So that's my guess. Determine the 95% confidence interval for the mean difference between the two groups. What is the lower bound and what is the upper bound? Okay. I actually have this in here. Yes, I already have it. Yay.
Is that like still in the one sample t-test? Is that the same thing, or do I need to do another?
It might be on the t-test one because I did a different screen.
Okay.
I'm not positive if it's on your screen or not.
Because it says the 95 confidence interval, but for the difference.
Well, there you go. There you go. Yeah.
Okay.
Then
Just
that's
like. Okay. For the lower, I have 5.303.
That's exactly what I have, and I have uppers 18.607.
Yep, that's what I have.
Okay. How encouraging. Okay. We either fail together or we survive together, don't we?
Yeah.
Okay, and around 607. All right. I'm hitting submit. Let's see where we go. Oh, yay! 100%.
I am definitely okay with that.
Yeah, I can handle that. I can totally handle that. I'm good with that. Yay, that makes me happy. You know,
that wasn't bad.
This is turning out to be a really good day. My son-in-law just called me. He got promotion, so he's got a management position now where he's at. I cannot believe he gets a $5 an hour pay raise. I'm going, sweet.
Wow.
And you go from 28 hours to 40 hours a week. I'm going, nice. Nice. You not only get the pay raise per hour, but you get more hours. That paycheck's going to feel good.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I'm excited for him. Really excited. So I'm like going, yay, good stuff.
That's good.
Cool. Yeah.
So are we good to meet tomorrow still?
Yes, considering I haven't looked at 13 yet, yes.
Hey, me neither.
I thought maybe I'll sit and do the homework now and while I'm feeling good about this and then carry on from there. But yeah, I haven't even looked at my stuff in my other class either. It's like, oh, seriously.
Yeah, did you not have a group meeting today with your other class?
No, but I have a feeling I'm probably going to have one next week. No, it's one of those where it's just periodically. It's not an everyday thing or an everyday thing like we have. But yeah, it's interesting. I know I've just been having this weird stuff this last week where I'm so tired that I can't function. So where I think that, okay, I'm going to be up, I'm going to do this, and then all of a sudden it's like I am literally falling asleep. And for me to fall asleep at 8 o'clock when I usually go to bed at 11 is just not cool. So it's like the spirit is, yes, I want to do things, and the body says, not. And so I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what the heck is going on with this stupid body. Don't get old. It's just not fun. You know, it does stupid things. So while the brain is actually working, we shall carry on and do homework. I can think about it. All right. Well, thank you. And thanks for putting up with me on changing the night. I appreciate that so much.
Oh, no, it's all good. It actually worked out really well. Like it had just a lot of... It's been a really interesting week. So, like, my dad went into the hospital on Monday.
Sorry.
So Tuesday we were waiting for results, and it was just like